How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to my Animation for Fun live stream. Today is January 7th, 2017. I'm going to do a little Tim Fallen tonight. I'm going to do some animation to Tim Fallen. Let me actually turn my speaker on. And I'm going to start with some Silver Surfer. Oh yeah. Once upon a time I used to make fun of this. It's kind of hard to believe. So this is where we left off. Picking up where we left off with this guy. Got about an hour of me tonight. Spastic Chihuahua, man. Hello, how are you? You made it just in time. I just started. How have you been? What are you doing on this Saturday night? So does he overshoot? Yeah, he overshoots. Everyone's here just in time to hear some Tim Fallen, some fresh Tim Fallen. You know what? This needs to be pushed more. Put a little bit of delay here on our breakdown. Because even though I'm puppeting, I'm still thinking traditionally, right? Some delay here on the hair. Following some Unity tutorials on my cat's tail swats my keyboard. Yeah, I used to have cats. We had 2 cats. And they were something else with the keyboards. I think I shooed them away enough that they stopped coming up here. But they have passed away. We no longer have cats. It's been over a year. Unity, huh? I haven't done anything with Unity before. Where's his arm? There it is. Ah, I pulled it off. That was silly. Let's reset that. Okay, so I think what you do is, this needs to be a moment of recognition where he's taking the splat on his head. So maybe he's even being... He's pushing forward just a little bit. My blue Dorito. I know. Believe it or not, at one point in time he was yellow. And I chose to change his color to pull him less Dorito. But thank you. So this project I'm working on is a lot of puppeted stuff. too much here. Up. Let's try something else. Z-Sky Z. Trademark. I like that you trademarked yourself. How are you? Welcome to the YouTube chat. And of course anyone listening on Twitch as well. So like right now I'm trying to plan out how I want this little splat, this spitball to hit him in the head. So I want him to kind of react to it a little bit first. There's the splat. So we can push some of this a bit more. Nix rants and more. Can you change the song, please? Nix, this is some Tim Fallen, my friend. Once upon a time, I used to hate it myself. Then I woke the genius of Tim Fallen. The guy really could do things like with hardware that a lot of people could not do. Which was pretty impressive. Alright, so this is going to be very smooth right here. So try morphing this mouth. What are we looking at here? 2 and 3. What are they? Okay, so let's convert this. Flatten. Alright. Just add some shape paints. Okay, that worked pretty well. Gotta give it a little bit of ease. Let's try it. Imagine Panic. Hello, how are you? I think I chased Nick France out. He did not like the music. How you doing, Panic? I mean, the good thing about it is it's almost over. It's got maybe 4 minutes left, but then Treasure Master comes on. So... Uh-oh. Harmony, what's going on? Oh, that is weird. Oh. My voice could be a little louder, music could be quieter. Okay, let me see what I can do. Thank you for the feedback. Is that a little better? Is that better? It's hard to tell sometimes on my headsets. So there's a weird little thing going on right here. Please let me know if this sounds better. Better? Good, thank you. Okay. That worked. Good. I love it when the morph just works.
You need a website. Why not do it yourself?
Get out of here.
You can create your own professional website.
Yeah, it's okay now. You can place outline of eyes over pupils. There are some issues on blinks and around pupils around frame 26. I'm sorry I'm not following. Frame 26? Oh yeah, I know. I have, yeah, the pupils dipping down there. Yeah, I see it. Thank you. Go back to the mouth. Let's see what we can do here. So let's make this quick here. Let's fix the hair. Oops. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5. This could probably be that. Okay, so browser moving too much. right now I'm just focusing on the brows. I'm just kind of, that's my focus right now. But I may move on to the mouth here. See what we can find. I want to do a hand drawn in between for that. Probably just going to draw another in between for it. It's easy enough to do. Yeah, let's just do it. What? I feel like this brow would probably stay down because it would want to protect the eye. You know? Like its instinct is to protect the eye, so I feel like it wouldn't come up. Look at the mouth again. Oh. Strange. It's skipping over so many. Oh. My wife and I just watched the first episode of Shameless. I guess it was okay. I had trouble getting into it. I don't know, I like William H. Macy a lot, that's for sure. Hmm. Start massaging the so let's copy and paste this. Hmm. I'm going to have to figure some in-betweens out for that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. So now we definitely need some in-betweens on the hair here. So I might just take some of it and just copy and paste. It's going on Treasure Master. You know what's awesome? Journey to Silius. It's awesome. Get this ad out of here. Hold on. Have a good first day. You've got this. Get out of here. Down. So let's do this. Down, up. Just a little more overlap. Alright. So let's fix the in-betweens here. can be thickened up a little bit. Same with this. This could be thickened a little bit. I think the thing to do in the future is to put deformers on this. I've said it multiple times that like my desire was to draw as much as I could with these guys, but I think it's just going to look better and cleaner if I have them with deformers on them. In the next version, I run through and I'm constantly tweaking their design too, so take this and just kind of stagger some of the frames. I don't know how I feel about that. Nope, don't like it. Whew. Oh, Queen of Bacon. What's up in Twitch? How are you? Have you been? Okay, let's start animating this spitball coming in. Okay. Spitball. Okay. Right there. So now I essentially have two spitballs. One's going to be coming in frame, the other one is stuck to his head. Not sure how this is going to work. I'm gonna put a pretty heavy blur on this, I think. Also, it needs let's change the exposure here. Okay. Right around there. Okay. I don't know what it's grabbing. There's something here. Let's see if we can find it. Let's just look around. There doesn't seem to be anything lurking around. Just sometimes there's like vectors that are hanging out. I have no idea. I don't see how the box is bigger than the artwork. Just kind of strange. Nice expression. Hey Butcher, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. How have you been? So let's give this spitball a little bit of play. Yeah, it's annoying that the whole thing is to the point where I almost kind of want to make another spitball layer. Let's see what happens. Old spitball. I'll attach it to the master peg and see how that works. Spitball. Copy. Paste. Oh, better. Yeah, there was just something weird lurking around inside of the, in that layer. No idea. Goodbye. Get rid of that layer. And let's just fix the exposure. Ah, it needs to be. It does need to be attached to the torso. Ask a simple question with the quad map. Yes, please go ahead. Yeah, Matt, panic in YouTube chat. I don't know, man. Every once in a while, like this guy too. I don't. There's like certainly bits and pieces. Like that looks good, but like what is it grabbing over here? There's something hanging. Like I just went through all the other art layers and deleted stuff, but like I'm grabbing this little bag here. That's an effect, and that works fine. When I grab this bag, there's something hanging out over here, and I don't know what it is. So I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Won't slow me down. Just give it a little squish. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Funk. Really give this a bit of a squish. There we go. Do you know how to position a quad map? Excuse me, quad map box around a drawing before actually using it? Yeah, Butcher, that that really is a weird. I do, and it takes a little bit of finagling. So if you bear with me here, so why don't we just do this? I'm gonna make square, and what's a good color? I guess black is fine. Okay, so we'll apply a quad map to this guy. What is it under deformation? I forget, or it's under move. So here's our quad map. We have to show it, and now it's, oddly over there. So there's a few things that happen here. If you hold down using the transform, I believe it's Alt. No, it's Control on a PC. I'm not sure if you're seeing it here, but when I do that, the numbers are changing color to red. And like that's like the starting point. So now I can move this, and this is the starting point. And when I let go, it's going to pull it back to that point, which is weird. So I'm going to, holding down Control, I'm going to fix all of this stuff. And this is the way I do it. I mean, I'm sure there is a better way of doing this. And when I let go, it's going to blow up, which is undesirable, right? So I'm going to go to the quad map. I'm going to find it in my timeline. And here's all the keyframes that are associated with the source. So that's everything I just said. So if I copy and paste those keyframes, copy and paste it to the destination. Is that correct? Hold on. Copy. It's being a pain. Let me see. Copy and paste. This is how I've done it before in the past. And like I'm copying and pasting where I started my source onto my destination. You know what I mean? Because like when you're setting it, like this is undesirable. Like why is it doing that? And I used to be able to copy and paste these keyframes, and it would. Let me see if I can. Let's try it again. Oh, maybe because I'm grabbing too many keyframes. That might be it. Ah, there it is. Ta-da! I was grabbing the master keyframe. Okay, so now it's doing what we want. Right now, the quad map is set to how we want, quote unquote want, because this is the original size of the square. And now the quad map, we can manipulate it as normal. You know, and get whatever you want to do to it. You know. Yeah, right. This sucks a bit. Yeah, it's very confusing. And here's another thing too. I don't think there's a script. Let's find out right now. Let's play around. Oh, it's right here. There's something called quad map reset. And I don't know what it does. I've seen it the other day and I meant to quad reset. And I'm assuming that this is going to reset the quad map if I select this keyframe. I don't know what it did. Okay. Well, here, let me expose the square here. Let me just expose that guy. There. Come on, don't be a jerk. It's because I'm using the wrong... Alright. So if I'm selecting the quad map itself, and when I run that script, it puts some keyframes at the beginning. So it is resetting it, sort of. Yeah, I'm not quite. It's slow. Yeah, it's resetting it to the initial source keyframes. So I guess that's kind of handy. I find quad maps to be a bit of a pain in the rear. Like I want them to work how they do in After Effects, where you can set the points a little easier, but you couldn't find it online. I was going to call Toon Boom and yeah, I know. This is definitely a weird one. I wish it worked a little cleaner, because you know what else? Watch this. It gets even weirder. So look, let's just say we wanted to take the map, the quad map, and the square, right? Let's just say we wanted to move it someplace else, like anywhere in the higher, you know, let's just say we wanted to parent it to, oh god, I don't even know. I'm going to put a peg on top of it, parent peg. I'm going to call it move me. Move me. And I'm going to parent that to the quad map. Now, when I start moving this peg, I don't believe it's going to function. Yeah, like look what's, it's leaving the quad map behind, and yet the quad map is still going to function on it. Like to me, that like the quad map should move with the artwork. I mean, it's still kind of, we're still getting our desired result over here, or at least I believe we were. Let's find out if I recolor this and hit render and see what happens. If I render it, okay, I am getting the desired result. But like that's silly. Do you know what I mean? Like because when you get like a pretty complicated scene with lots of stuff going on, you know, you're like, why is my quad map all the way over here? You know, I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Applied peg transformation could work instead of a single peg. Well, I mean, no. Applied peg transformation is only going to. You could use a quad map on an applied peg transformation. I could do that. Let's just hide this crap. And here's triangle. And if I take a... So I could take a copy of triangle, plug him into applied peg transformation, and then take a quad map and apply that to the... Get over there. And then show that. And I could do something like this. You know, and I could make a cool... I don't know why I would even want to do this. I don't, you know, if he was against the wall or something and he was casting an odd shadow, I could use shadow. So now he's a shadow, and if I put a color, because the shadow needs a layer beneath it to actually do its. Give it a hot second. So there's our shadow. You know what I mean? So that's. You can use a quad map in conjunction with applied peg transformation. But, like I said, I digress. Alright, get this junk. Actually, keep the color card in there. I want the color card. I hope that answers your question. I'm going to dump that stuff. Okay, so where are we? clean this up. And I may put a blur on this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a Real Smart Motion Blur, which is a plugin. It's a part of the, I think it was in Harmony 14 or 12 when they allowed OpenFX plugins. So this adds a motion blur. See, it's blurring it. And I don't like Harmony's built-in motion blur. I find it to be pretty unpredictable. Previous frame, next frame. Source blur, source unblurred. It looks alright. This is a sensitive value, so let me see. If I just goose it up by 0.2, see, it's kind of nice. And if I hook up a visibility, no, render preview, it'll work in a render preview. There we go. So now I can get a real-time playback of it. That might be too much of a blur. I don't know. That could work. Done. You can kill the render preview. Save. And I'm not exactly sure what is the first. Let's open up the first scene. I meant maybe the quad map would have to follow movement like that. I mean, the quad map should follow the movement. Like, what if you had a quad map on like a character's dress? You know what I mean? And the quad map was manipulating the dress. You know what I mean? So like that kind of stuff should really. Yeah, render preview is great. You can use that for all kinds of stuff. Like particle effects is definitely a handy one. Anything that's eating up lots of stuff, render preview is super fun. So here's the first shot. He looks over at him. So we can probably take some of these background elements and maybe position the tree in there a little bit. Let's see. Copy and paste this junk. Come with me, junk. Yes. And we can just attach a peg to that. Let's make this a little neater. And just looking for some continuity, so maybe just a bit of the tree back over here. I don't really think it's that important to have. It doesn't need to be exact, you know what I mean? Because the camera is theoretically moving, so. However, I think I scaled it up a bit too much. Just as long as it's compositionally pleasing is all I care about right now. Without it looking like a jump cut. Well, I probably won't know until I get into edit. Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't need, this doesn't need to be exact. Thank you, Butcher. Appreciate that. So now our spitball is white. And I can't tell if it's not good. Maybe I should make it a little blue so that we can see it against the background. You know? Yeah, I don't know. So it's legible. I mean, I might put some focus on there. Maybe the back. I don't know. Maybe if I blur the background out a little bit. I don't know. And it probably would help too if I put like a little bit of spit popping off as it hit them, just to help sell the fact that it's a spitball. Yeah. Why don't we say this is cool for now? We can hit render on this. Where are you? Bam. Let's see what happens. Maybe add some skin. Well, these guys don't have skin. They're pretty... Oh, I don't know why I'm rendering this right now. I probably should save that for later. What time is it? It's 11:15. I don't want these guys to have skin, you know? They have wrinkles. Like they have features that are plastered onto these flat shapes. Well, this export's going a little longer than I thought. Let's open up Premiere. I guess these textures are heavier than I thought too. I think I'm going to pull the shadow down in their eyes a little bit. So this is actually what we're looking at right here. So there's no sound on here. I got a render going on, and these... give us a hot second. It's almost done. Okay, cool. You can actually close this. Hey, you, why oughta flop. Huh? Click. Flonk. Pop. There we go. That's it. So, looking at these edited together. I think I definitely would need to pull the shadow down in the eyes. That's a lighting effect. So like it's definitely like a weird bug. It's a lighting effect that's being generated by the lighting system. What is this? Is this Shinobi? Oh my god. It's a lighting effect being generated by their rendering system, and so the problem with it is so the shader, the map, so as you scale things up and down, the thickness doesn't change. It's constantly making it the same thickness as you scale the character up and down. So what works at a particular point of view does not work at another point of view, at another scale, I should say. So like this one's pretty thin, which I think I like. I could probably go a little heavier. Maybe if I put it at 12. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also seeing that this is affecting the pupil, which I don't know if I want that to happen. I think I want that to happen because it's affecting the highlight of the pupil, which is kind of strange. See? So I might need to do some layering. Actually, it's probably pretty easy to do. Let's just see. There's my pupils. There they are. There's my eyes. If I just do this. Okay, solve the one. So we have a layering issue here. It's, oh shit. So I solved it for the one, but not for the other. That has more to do with where the pupil. There, fixed. It was just a layering issue. Solved. Maybe I should re-render. But I think what I'll have to do is watch it all in continuity after everything's all in here, and I'll have to go through and find, like, massage it. Alrighty, well, I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Let's get close to my bedtime. Oy. So this reaction can maybe even... So he looks at him. So his look can maybe be pushed a little bit. I mean, because right now it looks like we should cut off of his glance. And it may almost looks like he's doing the same thing twice, but maybe I can just move these frames just a little bit down in time as he sizes him up. Judges him to be not worthy. Yeah. Okay. Alright, guys. That is going to do it, I think. I've been up for about an hour. I thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to log off now. Thank you everyone who joined me in Twitch. It was good seeing you guys. It was good seeing everybody in the YouTube chat as usual. Right now in front of you, you'll see, if you're watching the recorded version of this, you'll see some links in front of you. Please push those to subscribe and visit my Twitter, Tumblr, all that other stuff for daily updates and stuff like that. I'll see you guys soon, and take care.